Hey there, welcome back to All Things Tabletop. We are bringing today a game of a song, a versus game of A Song of Ice and Fire miniature game. We'll be using the brand new 2021 rules, and I will be piloting the new Greyjoys.
Yep, I'll be doing starts. I haven't got to play with them as much as I'd like, so let's see what happens.
Learning to see how all the changes, and I mean they got a complete rework. So
yep. Almost every unit,
practically I think nearly all, if not all, of the attachments. I mean it's a completely different army. I'm tentatively thinking maybe for the worse they're not as synergistic as they used to be, but I think they still have a lot of kick in them. So that's why we're playing these games, to see how things have changed with this new rules update. The Greyjoys, on the other hand, are completely new. This is my first time piloting them, and I'm really excited because they are very synergistic. They're doing things that are a lot different than any of the other armies have really done, it looks like. Excuse me for misplaying, because I know I'm going to misplay. There's a lot with each of these units to try to keep track of, and I know I'm going to forget stuff. But regardless, I'm very excited. They look like they are very attacky, but they also go down quick. But as the Greyjoys say,
what is dead may never die.
Yes, exactly. So maybe they'll pop
Whatever
back up.
That means.
Maybe that means you kill them and they come back.
I guess so.
That's what I'm hoping for. That'd be great, right? Actually, I think there is stuff in the Greyjoys that does allow that to happen. Whether that happens this match or not, we'll see. We will be playing good old
Fire and Blood.
Fire and Blood, yeah. It's, for the most part, similar to how it was before. I think the only thing changing, really, is they eased up on where you can put the terrain. Before, you had to put it within that small little space between the 18-inch deployment zones. Now you can place it anywhere on the board. They just give you 6 inches from the edges and then 6 inches from each other. And then also we get to, whenever we sign an objective to a unit, then that person controlling the unit gets to select one of 5 available objective cards to apply to that unit for the rest of the game.
They did take away the extra 2 attacks.
Yeah, that is different.
That is different.
Yeah.
I think.
So, but they get the boon of whatever the objective card says.
Yeah, I think I kind of rather have the 2 attacks. But
yeah. I think this makes it a little bit more interesting, though.
Maybe interesting.
A little bit more play to it. They're not going to be as powerful as they were, I don't think. Potentially.
And I think the 2 attacks was a little more fair. Like equal?
Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, they were definitely a little more equal. That is true.
You'll see when we introduce the army how I think 2 of the units don't get as effective cards as they could have if they had 2 extra attacks, or if it would have been.
Oh yeah, sure, for sure, yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the game.
Let's take a look at the armies.
Okay, so here's the battlefield. We have already deployed. What was I going to say? Yeah, so this is one thing of note is we are going with this battle map that they are on. The dimensions are not perfectly 4x4, so there's actually less than 12 inches in between these armies. Because of that, we've kind of applied a ruling to where you don't get the benefit of being within 12 inches of enemy units before moving. Because they wouldn't have before, correct?
Right, because you should be 12 inches apart.
Yeah, and they are a little less than 12 inches because this map's not quite 4 feet.
You can't use any orders or anything like that would say within long range. Because none of us should be within long range.
Yes, we should just be outside of it. So it's the only thing there. I've got this deployment site. Just got a bog in the middle of it. And then he's gotten this side. I guess we'll go ahead and take a look to see what units we have here. So Cinto with his Starks over here.
What are these called again?
Mormont She-Bears.
She-Bears?
Yes.
Just plain and Jane She-Bears, no attachments?
Plain and Jane She-Bears are amazing. I don't know if y'all have looked at the She-Bear stats, but I think they're definitely Stark's best unit now.
Dollies? She did mark it, so these guys are going to get precision.
Yep. Which is nice, because they don't typically really do much in the realm of damage, but now their 6s will automatically hit.
I technically took that because I was scared of whatever she has going for her. I didn't know, I didn't want to get hit 6s, double unblockable 6s.
Yeah, if I happen to have a critical blow on something, yeah.
I really don't know what she has, and that was scary, so I just took that one to be safe.
Makes sense.
Bowman with my commander, Roderick. She also marked this one, so these guys have Vicious. I figured if she does get in melee with them, at least if I do 1 wound, she'll have to take a panic test at -1 plus another 1 if there's a corpse pile.
Yeah, and
we corpse piled it up.
Yeah, this battlefield has 3 corpse piles on it, and Greyjoys are not known for their morale.
Yeah, so
let's just say that.
Another bow unit with the Warden?
Yeah, the Crenagman Warden.
Okay. And then another unit of She-Bears, but this one has Mira.
All right, I am quite intimidated by this list. It looks really good. I probably would have built the same thing if it were me playing Starks, as we are technically both Stark players. So I'm quite terrified. We'll see how well the Greyjoys line up against this. See if the Starks will fight them off. Okay, so over here, my weakest unit, this is Trappers. They're only worth 4 points, so I wouldn't expect them to do a whole lot. They have been marked. I gave them the objective. When controlling this objective, they always roll their highest attack value. I think this one in the vacuum is probably the strongest of the objectives, and I wouldn't have necessarily liked to put on them because they don't do a whole lot, but I don't want him to get it, so I snatched it. Then we have here the Greyjoy version of Bowman. I'm blanking on their names that are on my phone in front of me. And I have on them Asha. Asha?
Got me.
Asha. I think it's Asha. He marked them, and I gave them, I was basically left with 2 options and went with the one that says when they control this objective, their melee attacks gain sundering, which likely will not come up. It might come up once. I imagine they will become engaged at some point, but not what you want from bows. Next up, I have a unit of Reavers with my commander, Victorian Greyjoy. These boys are going to hit hard. Then I have another unit of Reavers with Victorian's second or doppelganger, or I don't know what to call him, but he's Newt, but for all intents and purposes, he's considered a second Victorian Greyjoy as far as my tactic cards go. And then finally, I have some Reapers, Greyjoy Reapers. I don't think I really like this unit for their point cost, but they look fun paired with Euron Greyjoy. So that's what I've done here, and we will see how they go. I almost put I'm trying to remember, Ironworkers? Is that the other unit that's missing from here, Greyjoy unit, in this spot, but I wanted to try this out and see how it worked.
Okay. NCU-wise?
NCU-wise, I have, trying to remember their names. Let me grab my phone real quick. We got Windermere, and then we have Balon, and then we have Eric, Ironmaker. These 3 look really, really good. These NCUs are really good, so I'm excited to play them.
And then I didn't mention it, but I took Arya and Catelyn.
Looks good. Sounds good. All right, let's get to it. I'll be going first with the Greyjoys. Okay, it's the start of round 1. I will go first on the Greyjoys. So off camera, Cinto decided to use Arya's once per game at the start of a round. It
actually says start of enemy turn.
Oh, start of enemy turn.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I was referencing the old version.
Yeah.
But it is once per game still, right?
Once per game.
Yeah.
You can't use it to make yourself faster.
On your turn. Makes sense. Okay. So you made her a little bit worse than she was.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. All right. So yeah, he decided to activate that and gave these guys a free maneuver and moved them forward 4 inches.
Yeah. Just so I'm 8 inches away from you.
Yeah. Okay. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Ashley Greyjoy's ability order. Start of a friendly turn. It's my turn. So this unit, meaning her, does a morale test. On its success, target 1 enemy. She's basically the bears.
Okay.
She has the ability of the bears. So the she-bears. This unit performs one morale test. On its success, target 1 enemy in long range. It becomes panicked and vulnerable.
Okay. What's your morale?
So she automatically makes them a 5-up morale, but I am within 6 inches of this.
So 6 up.
So 6 up. Oh, I don't have regular panic, just a morale.
Good.
Good. All right, so we're going to be panicked and vulnerable over here. Panicked. Vulnerable. And that was her order. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use Eric. Eric Ironmaker. To take the swords. So when he claims his own, I may remove 1 pillage token from him. He starts with 2, and we don't have the pillage tokens, so we're using these little Baratheon hearts on fire to represent them. I'm going to use 1 of his pillage tokens and place it on a friendly unit. I'm going to put it on my commander unit. Also, what I didn't mention is because you're in Greyjoy, if he is attached to a unit that has pillage, upon deployment, they have 2 pillage tokens. So they have 2 pillage tokens. All right. Free attack. The bows are going to get a free attack. I was going to attack, shift and attack your bows, but maybe I need to do them. Since they are vulnerable. When they have full rank, they get a free attack.
Extra attack, yes.
Oh, and extra attack, not a free attack.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I think so they don't have to shift or anything. Or
extra
maybe,
attack dice.
Extra attack dice, yeah. Maybe I want to move them. Actually, I think I will shift them backwards too and target them.
Okay.
They are a long range unit. If I shift them backwards too, will I be able to reach you? Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So they roll, the Ironborn Bowmen roll 6 dice, 4 ups, and after they complete an attack, for each enemy rank that was destroyed, 1 friendly unit with pillage in long range of this enemy gains 1 pillage token. If I were attacking the flank or rear, I could reroll attack dice, but I'm not. So 6 attacks, 4 ups. All right, make 4 saves, no minuses. 3 saves, excuse me.
4 ups. 1.
1 does die. Panic at -1.
7. I think that's good enough because I think a 6 up becomes a 7 up. Stand by. Morale 6 up. Yeah, so 6 up becomes 7 up. So they're
so
good.
You pass. So you just lose 1 unit.
1 unit.
Okay, and that is me.
Okay, started my turn. She-bears will do their morale test thingy and targets them. So morale is a 6 up, -1 for that. So
7 up.
7 up. Good.
Yep.
And those bowmen become vulnerable
and panicked.
I will then. That was their order. These guys will activate
Okay.
and make an attack against your archers. I
Okay.
believe if I go 2 inches up.
And this is where the using a slightly short field gets us. But go for it.
I mean,
Yeah. Because I'd moved back to, we would have been 12, exactly 12 apart. But it's all good. We knew that going in.
okay. Okay.
All right.
And 7 attacks against them.
Mm-hmm. Was it 4 ups, 3?
I believe it's 3 ups.
3 ups? Well, regardless, it's 3 attacks.
Okay, 3 hits.
Need to make 3 saves at, it's probably 6 ups, we'll see. 5 ups.
Okay.
Nope, 3 die.
2. Okay.
No,
Bang.
3.
3? Oh, all 3?
Yeah,
Oh.
because I'm 5 up.
Okay.
Okay, and then make a panic at, am I 6?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Barely. Okay. So 5 up becomes a 6 up. Oh my god. Okay.
Yep, so 7 total.
7 total.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna activate these guys before they die. I believe if I move them back 1 more inch, I can still hit. Let's see. Alright, and then they will attack these guys because they're the only ones that they can reach. That is, I think they still attack with 6. 4 ups. Yep. 6 attacks, 4 ups. Alright, and that's 4 hits. Make 4 saves.
4 ups. 2.
Go ahead and re-roll those 2 saves. Alright.
4.
That is a destroyed ring, so I'll get to hand out a pillage token. I'm gonna do that now before I forget.
And that you used the vulnerable token, right?
What?
The vulnerable token?
Yeah, use the vulnerable token.
Okay. Panic test at -1.
Uh-huh.
Oh, 6 failed, so 3 more.
3 more.
So 7 total.
7 total, and I will give pillage to...
Do you get 1 for each destroyed rank?
Actually, I think I do. Is that another
Yep.
destroyed rank?
Right, so
For each enemy rank
1.
destroyed, 1 friendly unit with pillage in long range of that unit gains pillage. So I will put 1 here, and then 1 here. Because they both have pillage. Ouch. Okay,
Alright.
and that was me.
Alright, first I'm going to use Roderick's order and make them vulnerable.
Okay. Are they not already vulnerable?
No, they were vulnerable.
Oh, okay.
I will then use Catelyn. I think I'm going to restore 3 wounds, remove a condition token, and influence influence him.
He gets the pillage token, Eric does. Anytime an enemy in CU takes the money bags, I get a pillage token on Eric.
Okay. That's my turn.
I'm going to go ahead and take Balon. And I will take the... Actually, yeah, it's fine. Balon will take the draw 2 tactics cards and place 1 condition token on an enemy unit. And I will place Weekend on... Do I want to do Bowman, who haven't gone yet, or these guys? Gone yet. Let's do... Let's do Bowman. Alright, that's me.
Alright, I'll use Arya Stark and do a free maneuver.
Yep.
I'll basically just go ahead and get these guys right there. And that's them.
I'm going to go ahead and use Windemere's at the start of a friendly turn. I can remove 1 order token from him. And I'm going to choose to restore 2 wounds here and draw a tactic card. Oops. And this is just his order. I still get to do something. And I'm going to actually use him to take the crowns. And I'm going to, when he claims a zone, I can replace that zone's effect with place 1 order token on Windermere. So I'll give him his token back. And that's it. Oh, draw an order, draw thingy, and here you go.
Okay, these bowmen will activate.
Okay.
And they are going to shoot. Who are they going to shoot? Did they shoot your bowman? Yeah, I guess so. They'll shoot your bows.
Okay.
Seven attacks. I have weakened, and I think that's it.
What are they, 3-ups?
3-ups. All of them.
Okay, yeah, re-roll all of them, please. I'm going to expend the weaken token.
That does roll.
Seriously? Seriously?
It's a good roll. Too bad 6 is not too good. 6 saves.
6 saves, 5 up. Alright, 4 die.
Reroll the 2.
So I'm vulnerable. Okay. So 5 die.
5 die. Okay.
No, I'll die. Because I have to 5 up, not 4 up.
Oh, okay. So 6.
6.
Panic chest at no minuses.
Okay, I might die here. So 5 up save.
5 ups. Oh, yeah, because.
We're good.
I'm going to reroll that one.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, nope, dead.
Cool.
And you get 2 victory points because they were marked.
They were. Oh, okay.
Yep. I tried Bowman. I tried to keep you alive.
That was me.
But you just got hammered. They're a 4-point unit. I think they even do anything.
Points.
They did some stuff for only 4 points, right?
I think they took out 5 of those guys.
She bears.
Well, they took out 8 because I healed them.
Yeah. Okay, they did a little bit, I guess, before they died. Alright. Alright. At the start of friendly turn, I'm going to use his order again. And these guys are going to shift forward 3. Like so. Okay. And now I'm going to activate them. Upon activation, I'm going to assign a victory point to I really want to kill these guys, but I think maybe I need to try for them. There. Alright, and I'm going to declare a charge against them. I'm going to attempt to play a card.
Okay.
Rush of Aggression. When a friendly unit performs a charge action before rolling charge distance die, this unit, I feel like you're going to counter me. This unit automatically counts as rolling a 6 on all charge distance die, and their melee attacks gain critical blow.
Yes, I'm going to extend.
Of course you are! Every time when I try to play these cards!
I'm going to expend the vulnerable token. Combat prowess. When an enemy is targeted by ability or tactics card, you may expend 1 condition token from that enemy. If you do, cancel the effect or ability of that card.
You suck, Sento. You and your stupid ass Lancer card hiding within Starks.
It's Roderick. It's not me.
Dirty Roderick. Okay. Alright, well, he's still going to attempt to charge, but now he doesn't automatically roll 6s and gain critical blow and make you vulnerable.
So, 1s and 2s fail you? Roll 2 dice?
No, 2 actually get there.
Well, okay, one
fail me. One will fail me.
Oh, shit.
And I don't think I have anything else that will help me. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
2 dice.
2 dice. Don't roll 1. We're good.
Good.
Okay. Like this.
Okay.
Or do I want to go like this? Would you charge me for any reason? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Right there. Boom. Okay. Alright, so Reavers, 7 attacks, 4 ups. They have Sundering. He gets +1 to hit for each pillage token on him. He's got 2. So his 4 ups become 2 ups to hit with 7 attacks. And Sundering, which is... Oh yeah, it's -1 defense saves, but you're already a 6.
Yep.
Okay. And Victorian... units successfully charged by this unit become vulnerable. So he is vulnerable. Okay. Alright. 7 attacks. 2 up. 2, 4, 6, 7.
Roll a bunch of 1s twice. Nope, just 1. Reroll it.
Okay, make 7 saves.
6s. One 6. 6 die.
Okay. Okay, that make a panic at -1.
Hey.
Pass. Alright, 6 of your boys die. Was there anything else I was doing? Did I miss anything? Let me make sure Victorian doesn't do anything else. No. Alright. That's him. He's activated.
These guys will charge her.
Who's charging where?
My she-bearers are charging there.
Okay.
I'll play a card.
Yep.
When a friendly unit is performing a charge action before rolling charge dice, there's a devastating impact. Enemies successfully charged by this unit become panicked and vulnerable. If I control the horses, and I do, I may reroll charge dice.
Okay.
So it's 8 inches, so I need a 3 up. Good. You become panicked and vulnerable. And then I have one more card.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have Northern Ferocity. When the friendly unit is performing a melee attack before rolling attack dice, I gain Vicious, and if the defender fails a panic test, they suffer +1 wound for each attacker's destroyed ranks. After completing this attack, the attacker suffers 2 wounds, -1 for each of their destroyed ranks. Okay, so I do have Caitlin on there, so 7 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Rerolling because of the charge. I believe it's 3 ups, 4 ups. I think it's 4 ups. Yep, 4 ups. So rerolling all of these. I do have something with a 6, I believe.
Critical blow.
Jeez. Okay. So just 4.
4 saves.
4 saves, right?
At minus.
No minuses. I just have I'm playing. No minuses. I just have the Northern Ferocity and the Panic Vulnerable.
Oh, I mean, it really doesn't matter because these are 6-ups. They're just little trappers. They're
Oh,
4 point. It's another 4-point unit.
Okay. Yep. 4 saves.
4 saves. Need 6s. What is their little thingy on them? Oh, they attack with their highest attack die. Nope. 4 die.
Plus the 1 for Northern Frost for a destroy. I have a destroyed rank.
Okay, so 5 die.
5 die. And then I'll lose a guy for that using that card.
Okay.
And then Panic Test at minus 1. Oh, minus 2 because Northern Ferocity is vicious.
Are you sure that I'm within 6 of that corpse file?
Pretty sure. There's the guy's foot. Looks
Okay.
like 6. So Panic Test at minus 2.
Alright, 10 up.
Jeez.
Told you, Greyjoys do not have very high morale. Ooh, okay. Nope, 3 more die.
So 8 total.
Okay, 2 ranks gone.
Cool. And that's me.
Okay. Well, make sure I don't think anything's happening for me. No. Alright, so I belatedly realized that these guys give -1 to hit with anybody that's attacking them that's like engaged with them. So they should have not taken at least one of the wounds.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure there's a 4.
Yeah. That's okay though. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and activate them. They are going to attack your she-bears. At the start of this turn, they will be using their order, which is Trapper's Tools, and they will choose to give them, they can give vulnerable or weakened for each pillage token I control. I only have 1 pillage token, so I'm just going to choose to give them vulnerable. Okay, and now I'll be attacking. They will be attacking with their highest rank amount because they have this objective on them. So 6 dice. They are 4 ups. I'm going to make sure that I don't have anything else that I want to do. Oh, dang it. I forgot another card. Oh, well. I already said that I would be...
Did you?
I mean, I haven't done anything,
You
right?
haven't done anything, yeah, so it's
Okay.
fine.
So when he activates,
Yeah.
because at the start of the turn, I do the trap. Now he's activating to attack. I'm going to play Bless with Stone, Bless with Steel. So target 1 enemy engaged with this unit. For each of that enemy's destroyed ranks, you have 1. This unit restores 2 wounds. If I control the money bags or swords, which I control the swords, restore +1 wound or remove 1 condition token from that unit for each of those zones you control. So I can either remove a condition token, or I can restore another wound. Since I only control the swords, I don't control both. Panicked or vulnerable. I mean, they both suck for me. We'll do panicked, I guess. I mean, I could give them another wound, but I think that would potentially kill you more. I don't know. Alright, so they're going to make 6 attacks at 4 up.
That
What?
other token's gone too, right?
Which one?
The
Did you pop this?
No, the whatever that is.
Pillage?
Yeah, that's how you gave me vulnerable, right?
Target 1 enemy engage this unit. For each pillage token on this unit, they become vulnerable or weakened. It doesn't expend it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. 6 attacks, 4 up. 2, 4, 6. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
first time I've seen these. Okay, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves.
any minuses?
I don't think so. That's why I keep feeling like no minuses. 5 saves.
4 ups. 2.
Go ahead and re-roll these 3.
Two more.
Okay, 4 dead.
Panic test.
Panic.
Minus 2.
Minus
1. Sorry.
1.
6 up becomes 7 up. Ooh.
They did.
They did.
Okay. I get an extra victory point because they are marked. Have I killed any of your other units?
Oh,
That's the first one? So this is my first 2 victory points?
You get to... Okay.
And you have 2 as well, right?
Yes, we're killing the ones with the objective.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why we both got an extra one.
Okay.
Alright, then they get to surge forth. Yeah, I guess I'll move forward. 5. Oh, is surge forth a maneuver, a free maneuver, right?
Yes.
Can I choose not to maneuver?
I'm pretty sure.
I just don't want to. They haven't used their order yet, have they?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they're just gonna stay.
Okay. Now you and you. These guys are going to maneuver. They're going to activate. Turn this way.
Mm-hmm.
Go 4 inches. And yeah, we'll go right there.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna activate these boys. They have 5 movement. They're going to march. So they can go up a total of 10. And then they are going, trying to figure out the best way to pivot them so they're facing them without.
Move your ruler because you'll back yourself up if you leave the ruler there. Yeah, now just turn. There you go. If you would have left that ruler there, it would have like pushed you backwards.
I think. I'm trying to see if there's a way. This is why we magnetize our units. I don't think you see them at that point. Leave it like that.
Okay.
Activation done.
I think I'm going to maneuver you guys. They're gonna freaking stay right there.
Okay.
They go like this.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Last unit to activate round 1 is my Reapers. So, because they have Euron, anytime they do an action, they have to take a wound. We did look up what constitutes them as an action. I think I'm just going to activate my order, which is not an action. But it's still going to give me a wound because they like to hurt themselves, I guess. It's called Strange Relics. This unit suffers 1 wound. Target 1 enemy in long range. They gain 1 condition token. So I'm going to make these boys weakened. And that's done.
You said you lose a wound?
I do lose a wound.
Or take a wound?
Take a wound.
Okay. And that's the end of round 1?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Round 2, Sinto's up.
Okay. First thing, I believe these, we'll take a morale test. They can see them now to see if they can make them panicked and vulnerable.
Okay. 7.
7 passes. I was like, did I just fill another one? Okay. And then I'm going to try a charge. Closest to closest, this is 6 inches. So I think a 1 fails me because there's movement 4. So don't roll a 1, right?
Yep.
That's a 1. Okay, good. They will be inside. Can they go like this?
Mm-hmm.
They'll go like that. And alright, I'll play a card. When a friendly unit performs a melee attack before rolling attack dice, I gain Vicious. And if the defender fails the panic test, they suffer, which I don't have any. So I just gain Vicious.
Okay.
And I'll have to take 2 wounds at the end of this. I honestly haven't fought with Tullies in almost a while, so. Seven attacks. Re-rolling.
You gonna take that dice out?
Yep. It is a 4-up, so too bad I don't have something for 6s. 3 misses. And just 1 miss. Too bad. I don't have
What did
something.
I give them? Are you sure?
What did you give them? I don't know.
They haven't checked it. Do they have precision?
Oh, they do have precision.
Dear Jesus Christ, you're welcome, by the way. They're not weakened or anything, are they?
No.
What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11 saves at
11
minus-
saves?
at
No,
minus-
precision means 6 is automatically hit.
Oh.
So I automatically take
5
5 wounds.
And 1 save at -1.
Yeah, which is a 6 up.
Jeez.
5 up becomes 6 up. No.
Okay, 6 and panic test at -2. Oh, pass.
Wow, I actually passed that. Thank God.
So just 6 die.
Just 6.
And that was their activation.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have Eric take the swords. One friendly unit might make a free attack action. It's going to be them, since they're engaged. He will give a pillage token to... They've got 2. He has 2, so obviously him. He's the only one left who doesn't have 2. Oh wait, this guy over here.
Does it have to be like long range or line of sight or anything?
It's the NCU.
Oh, okay.
Alright. And do I want to use this card? No. I'm not going to, I don't think. Okay. Alright, so the Reavers. He's got 2 ranks, so it's 6 attacks, 4 ups. Plus 2 because of the 2 pillage tokens to hit. Sundering, which doesn't make a difference against bows. And then checking Victorian again. No, doesn't. Okay, so 6 attacks, 4 ups.
Become 2 ups?
Becomes 2 ups. 6 attacks, 2 ups. Alright. Make 5 saves. At no minuses. Or it technically be 1 minus, but you're 6 ups regardless.
1 6.
Hang on. So that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and use the vulnerable. Okay. Stupid.
Panic test.
Alright,
-1.
Damn it. Can't you kill something, please, before you die?
That's pretty close.
Okay. Alright, so you were... How many did you lose?
4.
5? 4? 4. Okay. That's me.
Okay, this unit will activate and declare a charge.
Mm-hmm.
When he activates, I do the thingy. Since that's my commander.
Yep.
And When a friendly unit is performing a charge action, before rolling charge dice, enemies successfully charged by this person become panicked and vulnerable.
Start cards are still very good, I feel like.
So just don't roll a 1. It's going to be successful, just 1 will not let me reroll, which could be bad.
Good.
Okay, Roderick gives me an extra dice, attack dice. So instead of 5, I get 6. And I do have precision because of that thing.
Oh, is it them that has precision? Then what did the other one have?
I mean vicious, sorry.
Okay.
Vicious because of that thing.
Okay.
What is it? 5 ups, rerolling? Okay, good.
What? Oh, how do you continuously roll so well?
Rerolling these misses? Nope. So 4 saves.
-1 makes their 5s into. Oh,
Where's -1?
You're vicious.
I'm vicious?
Because of that card on them.
I thought vicious was a panic thing.
Oh, sorry, it's a panic. Sorry. Alright, so 5 up saves. 4 of them?
4 of them. And they are panicked and vulnerable for the charge.
Is that from Roderick or?
Devastating impact, the card I played.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, 4 up saves. 5 up saves. I got 1 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you, because I might need every bit of it, so yes. And it looks like it.
Nope.
Okay, so 4.
4 dead.
Panic test at -1. Well, I guess do you still? No, I don't think so. So -1.
I don't remember what their. It's probably not great, but I don't remember. My phone's all the way over there. Reavers are a 7, so 8. They're dead.
That's the rest of them.
If you go and watch my videos of late in this game, I consistently roll a 3 on these D3 dice.
Now what's their activation? And that's me.
You get 3 victory points.
Okay.
1 for killing it, 1 because it had a victory point on it, and 1 because your dude was marked who killed it.
Okay. I'm at 5.
And I'm at 2.
Okay.
And things are looking very bad for. I won't say very bad, but they're not looking great. Alright, moving on to my turn. Okay. I'm going to use Windermere. I think that's his name. Windermere. He is going to take the draw 2 tactics, except he's going to change it and restore an order token to himself. And I think I get to draw tactics card. No, he just restores an order token, right? Yeah.
No idea.
No, don't remove the unit. I think that's all he does. Claims a zone. You may replace that zone's effect with place 1 order token on Windermere. Okay. That's all I'm doing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use Catelyn. Restore 3 wounds. Remove a couple condition tokens.
A couple? Oh, because
one from Catelyn and one from.
Yeah. I think one of them does say wherever you. I think whoever she
influences.
Yeah.
Well, she's going to influence them. So I only have this panic one, anyways.
Oh, okay.
And then they get 3 wounds, and that's me.
Okay. Alright, I am going to, at the start of a friendly turn, use this order token so that he can shift forward 3. And then he will be charging, I believe. 6. He gets -1 to movement, right? Because of that? Or it counts if you charge through it, but if it doesn't count if it's after if you shift onto it, it does not count. But just to be safe, we can go with 4, I guess. In which case, I got to get 2 to succeed. 2 or better.
Yeah, I don't know. What's your movement? I'm sorry.
He's 5.
Okay. So roll 2 dice. You get there with everything, right? Before. No, 2.
No.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
This could be crazy.
Just don't roll a 1.
And she's in.
Okay. Go right there. All right. Okay. Then I'm going to use the Kraken's Wrath. When a friendly unit is performing a melee attack before rolling attack dice, if I control the swords, which I do, this attack gains precision. If an opponent you don't. Okay. And then if an opponent controls the money bags, the defender becomes vulnerable. So you're vulnerable. He does get attack with full attack die value because of that objective. So it's going to be 6 attacks, 4 ups with precision, and
precision?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 attacks, 4 up, precision. Rerolling misses. Okay, you get an automatic hit here. Oh, I get to reroll misses. Hey.
So 2 blocks?
2 blocks.
6s? Nope.
So you lose 3 and make a panic at -1.
Okay. Panic at -1. I need to save it or I die. Come on, bank this. Yes.
Dad, I cannot. Why did I not have you reroll those? Well, you didn't have any passes. Did you have passes? No, you didn't have any passes.
No, okay. I was like, I don't know.
God. So you only lost how many? 2?
No, 3.
3?
Yes, 3. Because a failed panic test period.
Yeah, fail would have killed you.
Yes.
I cannot seem to kill this damn unit.
Yeah.
God. All right. Fine. I think that's all that happens.
Alright, I'm going to use Arya. Do a free maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to chase him. So I'm going to pivot and move 5 inches. So, well, 4 because I'll be going like this. So I'm only going to be moving 4 inches. Right there.
This is why we like to magnetize our...
We haven't got to these guys.
No, we haven't.
Cool.
Okay.
That's me.
That's you. Balon's going to take the crown, and he's going to replace it with a card. We do not so. When a friendly NCU claims a zone, replace that zone's effect with when friendly combat unit performs an attack action. If an opponent controls the bags, which you do, this unit restores 1 wound plus 1 wound for each of its destroyed ranks. So it gets 2 wounds. Okay, and it's going to make an attack. So again, 6 attacks, 4 ups, and you'd think I know this by now. Oh damn, I missed its order. Oh well. That's it, right? That's just it. 6 attacks, 4 ups. 6. Alright, make 3 saves.
6s.
You did.
I did.
I do get to... I get
2.
2? 1, 2, actually 3, because he's...
Okay. The killer?
Yep. I thought these boys were my weakest link, but they're doing pretty good.
Free maneuver?
Free maneuver. So 5 movement turns to 4 because they're on this corpse pile. And then they're going to pivot. I think it would technically be like that, but yeah. All right.
Okay, my last thing is I'm going to charge. I'm going to play a card.
Yep.
Winter is coming. When a friendly unit is performing a charge action before rolling charge dice. Enemies successfully charged by this unit cannot be the target of a friendly orders or tactics card. If I control the horses,
This
I get
turn?
This
This
turn?
round? This
Yeah.
turn. Okay.
I control the horses so I can re-roll.
Okay.
I'm going through that thing. So just don't roll a 1 so I can re-roll these stand dice.
Good.
So I'll hit you in the flank. Like this.
Okay.
And then she bears. Let's see. I haven't used them in a little bit.
Have you been for? Did you use its border activation?
Yeah, that's why they have the vulnerable on the panic on. Critical blow. I don't have destroyed ranks, so 7 attacks. Rerolling. 7 attacks. Rerolling. Critical blow.
Mm-hmm.
6s. What is it? 4 ups?
Critical strike. 4 ups.
So take 4 misses.
You get to reroll.
2 misses. Plus 2 more.
So 6, and you make 6 saves. -1, so I think that puts me
6,
at...
that's 7. So
What?
7?
7? Oh, 7.
Yeah, because I got 2 for the 6s.
Okay. This thing is just going to be 6 up saves because you gave me -1, right?
Yep.
Okay, 7 6s.
Oh, jeez.
No 6s. So 7 die.
7 die.
And then I'll make it panic at -1.
Yep. -2 for the corpse spot.
-2. So I think it's 9 ups.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, 2 more.
Reroll that.
2. Oh, this?
Yeah, just the
Alright,
So
3 more.
10 total.
10 total. Jesus.
Get them, she bears.
Did you take away the panicked?
I did. You only had the vulnerable left.
Okay.
It was 10 total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, Starks are out of activations. I have 2 left, this one and this one. I will go ahead and, well, these guys will attack here. But I totally forgot about what his NCU does. Freddy had an NCU. Huh.
Did it come into play?
Not yet. I'm glad I remembered to check. Well, it doesn't probably won't matter because it's gonna die. But all right. So first, he's gonna turn around and attack them. The Reavers. They only have 1 rank left, so it's only 4 attacks at 4 up. So good. Sundering. Gains +1 to hit for each pillage token. He's only got 1, so it's 3 ups. And Newt isn't going to do anything. Yeah. So, 4 attacks, 3 ups. Alright, 3.
2 -1?
Yep.
It's under, right? So 4 ups, 2
There's
5 ups?
3, not 2. 3.
3? Cool.
So many 6s. Your dice roll a lot of 6s.
Mm-hmm.
Make a panic attack. Panic test at -1.
Judge.
What? It's cocked. So you can re-roll it, even though
Even though I don't think it
it's
matters.
shown a 4.
Ooh.
It does matter. It's fine. I was preparing to lose this game anyways. Alright, you lost 1. Okay, and this guy, he's just going to hurt himself in order to move, because that seems really good. So he'll activate, he will just maneuver. And he loses a wound. And then he will move forward 5. And yeah. And I think that's it
For this round.
for this round.
What round is this?
This will be going in round 3.
We're going round 3. We're tied 5-5.
And I'll be going first.
Okie dokie.
Being in round 3, I'm going first. I am going to go ahead and use Eric I totally have been forgetting to give myself more pillage tokens when you take the money bags. Oh well. He's going to take the one friendly unit may make a free attack action and give his last pillage to Newt before he dies. And he's going to make an attack here. You're so good at counter, aren't you?
Oh, I'm going to play a card, but it's not a counter.
Okay. Well, mine is triggers on a melee attack.
When mine does too.
Okay.
So I think yours plays first, right?
Mine will trigger first, yeah.
Yeah.
When a friendly unit is performing a melee attack before rolling attack dice.
When a friendly maneuver is performing a melee attack before rolling attack dice.
Okay. So mine would go first.
Yours activates first and then mine.
Okay. If this unit began the turn engaged with the defender, it rolls its highest attack die value if it targets Victorian Greyjoy, which Newt is considered Victorian Greyjoy. It may also reroll any attack dice.
Okay. Mine is you may expend 1 vulnerable token from the attacker. If you do, this attacker suffers -1 to hit, and each miss. There's a giant cat. He's on the Stark side, FYI. Alright, when an enemy performing a melee attack before rolling attack dice, you may expend 1 vulnerable token, which they have 1. If you do, the attacker suffers -1 to hit, and the attacker suffers 1 hit for each miss.
Okay. So, probably gonna die here.
And that's called...
But I at least get to attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So, I'll be rolling with my highest attack die value here before I die. The Reavers. 7 attacks, 4 ups. I would normally, 4 ups would become 2 ups because of 2 pillage, but because he's got that card, they become 3 ups. I get to re-roll any attack dice.
Okay.
3, 2. Check one more time that I'm not forgetting anything from Newt. No. Yeah, I think that's, Sundering. So you have -1
To saves?
to 6.
Okay.
That is something
How many attacks?
7.
Okay.
Re-rolling misses. 3 X.
That's 8 dice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is 8 dice. Alright, re-rolling these 2 misses. 1 miss. So I'm gonna take 1 hit or 1 wound.
1 hit.
Okay. Alright, so you will need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves. Jimmy, go ahead and make my save real quick.
Sure.
They are a 5 up. Yeah. Oh, so let's take that.
Take a bad test too, right? I don't know. 6 saves.
I can make a panic real quick.
No, it's fine.
Might as well.
Okay.
At -1, so 7 up becomes 8 up. And this is where he dies. Okay. Well,
6 saves. 4 ups become 5 ups. So 5 die.
save. 5 die.
Panic test at -1. So 5 plus 4, 9. 9 die. Not bad for only having 2 people there.
Not bad. 7, 8, 9. Mine goes away. I was making the attack, so do you make a...
That's a donut.
I don't think you do surge forth.
Okay.
You might be able to pivot. We can check it if you want.
Let me use Catelyn Stark to... I'm going to use Arya Stark to make a free maneuver.
Okay.
And we get these guys. Technically what they're going to do is turn this way, go 5 inches, and then turn that way. So for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to turn this way and move them back this way.
Okay.
So this way.
I mean, with the maneuver, you can pivot, move, pivot.
Right. Instead of pivoting, going and pivoting back around,
no.
I'm skipping that first step. So it's not. It looks like a retreat, but technically not a retreat. Or whatever. And that was my free maneuver.
Okay. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and take you, Mr. Wendell or Wendelin or whatever your name is. I'm gonna go ahead and go there. I thought about trying to make them do a panic test, but my luck is you're gonna pass it. And then I would have just done nothing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and draw 2 tactics card and place a condition token. And
Saw that one coming. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to use Catelyn Stark.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to restore 3 wounds.
Yep.
Influence these people. And take this condition token off.
Yep.
And give me 3 wounds here.
Yep.
And that's me.
Mm-hmm. I guess these useless boys will activate. And I'll keep killing themselves. And they will go forward. No, why the fuck not? They can't be seen, right? Nope. Alright.
Okay. At the start of my turn, I will play a card. Swift reposition. These guys are going to target one friendly combat unit. It shifts 2 inches. If I control the horses, which I do, it shifts 3 inches instead. So these guys are just going to go forward 3 inches. And then these guys will activate and shoot. And I believe they are... seven attacks, 3 ups. And 2, 3 misses.
So you make 4 saves.
4 saves.
Pretty sure they are a 6 defense. Said 4 saves.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 3 die. -1. Okay, 2 more die.
5 total.
Did I say 4 or 3?
I'm not sure. You said 3, then 2, right?
I can't remember if I originally said 3 or 4.
Okay. And that was their activation. That's me.
All I have, well, not all I have left. I have my NCU and him. I'm gonna this guy. I'm gonna activate and do the same thing Cinder did for simplicity's sake. We're gonna pivot like this, and then move backward 5. Like that. Then pivot. Trying to get it so the majority of, what is that?
Majority of your base is in my forward arc, so it'd be. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
You'd be hitting the front?
Yeah.
Okay. Just do that.
Okay. These guys are going to make a maneuver and back up a little bit, or a lot. They're going to move their 5 in, well 4 because I have to get past this thing, and then we will rotate like that.
Okay.
And that was their activation.
All right. I am going to use Balon, take the crown, and I'm going to replace it with his once per game. When he claims a zone, I may replace that zone's effect with redeploy one previously destroyed Greyjoy combat unit fully within long range of a friendly deployment edge or fully within short range of any flank table edge. It deploys activated and with any pillage tokens it previously had. So, does the attachment stay with it?
I do not know. I saw them discussing it on Facebook, but I didn't read into it.
I can see.
What's the wording? Does it say the unit itself? Does the same units? The unit
redeploy when previously destroyed Greyjoy combat unit fully.
Because it says redeploy, I think it does.
Okay.
Because that's the unit that was out originally with the attachment, so I feel like it should.
Okay.
But I don't know.
All right. Let me see if which one's better, Newt or Victorian. And then Newt gets I don't know which one's better, but we'll just do Victorian since he was my commander. They both have 2 pillage on them. For speed's sake, I'll just do this. Whoops. Flank. So any flank edge short range or deployment zone long range. There's me.
Okay, my last unit is these guys. They're just going to pivot and move their 4, which turns to 3 because of this corpse pile. And that's that.
Okay, and that's the end of
round 3.
Round 3. Moving on to round 4, which would be you going first. Okay.
I am going to use Arya to make a free attack.
Yep.
And these guys will shoot over here.
I'm
sorry.
Nope.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Summon attack dice. No rerolls. I think it's 3 ups. 3 dice. 3 misses.
So 4 saves.
4 saves.
at 6. Three.
Yeah, that's the unit.
It's the unit. They're dead. You get 1, 2, 3.
3. Yeah. Because I messed up when I activated it. Well, I guess I wasn't activating it, so I guess I didn't mess up too bad.
You know, we keep forgetting. Well, my commander's was gone. I guess it's back now. So you're 8.
9.
9?
Yeah.
You got
said,
3.
You said 3? Okay, 8, yeah.
Yeah.
1 for killing, 1 for it being that, and 1 for being commander. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Okay. Okay. I am going to go ahead and activate him, have him charge him. Take these activations and order tokens off. And upon activation, he is my commander back, so do I get to give him a victory point?
Sure.
I don't really know if it works that way or not, but okay. 5 movement. You won't have to go through corpse pile, so 1 just makes him disorderly. Good. Since I successfully charged, I think you become vulnerable. Let me double check. Enemy successfully charged, this unit becomes vulnerable. Okay. Alright. And 7 attacks, 4 ups, rerolling misses, sundering, +1 to hit, so twice, because the pillage token, so 2 ups, reroll misses, sundering. Four, 5, 6, 7.
No misses.
No misses. Alright, make 7 saves at -2.
-2?
Mm-hmm.
So 6. And they're dead.
And you're dead. Alright, so I get 2 victory points. So I'm at 7 to your 8. He's gone. I get to surge 4th. It's okay if I use your ruler.
That's between you and your Greyjoys.
Made it 5. All right. That's him.
Cool. I'm going to use Catelyn
Mm-hmm.
to make a free maneuver.
Yep.
I'm going to influence these boys right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to first essentially pivot by turning all the way around first. Okay, so I gotta stay out of their charge. Yeah, I'll do like that.
Okay. You, Mr. Eric, will take the restore up to 3 wounds and remove 1 condition token. I don't have any condition tokens, but I will restore 3 wounds to the useless guys who keep hurting themselves. that's me.
These guys will... Actually, yeah, we'll march. So 4 up, 8 becomes 7. Finally off of that damn corpse pile. And then we'll pivot this way.
Okay.
And that's it.
Mr. Birdie, Windermere, whatever his name is going to take the crown, but he's going to switch it to regain an order token. That's me.
My last unit to activate is these guys. They'll activate. He's my commander, so he'll give them, since they're the only ones in long range, an extra one. He'll also use his order and give them vulnerable. They will then shoot.
Okay.
Zone attacks, no rerolls. 3 ups. I wish I had some 6s. So 3 misses.
6s. Does he have precision?
No, that's the Tullies. These guys only have vicious.
Vicious. So -1 in defense saves.
No, vicious is something to do with panic.
I don't know why I keep getting Sundering and vicious mixed up. Panic.
Yeah, so 4 saves.
4 saves. Any minuses?
No, ma'am.
Okay, I think they're 5 up defense saves. How many did I say?
4.
4? 5 ups.
Ooh.
Only 1.
Yeah, well, I'll use a vulnerable to make you reroll those 3 saves.
Okay. Alright, all 4.
Not 4.
And then I'll make a panic at -1. 2, because it's vicious.
Does this just come into play with melee?
Oh, it's melee.
I think
It says melee, yeah. Okay, so -1, so 7 becomes 8.
And so
8 die.
total.
You live and die by these panic tests. I really wish they would rework the panic tests. This is why I don't like playing against Lannisters.
And that's all my activations.
Okay. Okay, first we're gonna do him. He's gonna maneuver, so he takes a wound. He'll pivot. Maneuver 5. And that will be him. And then this guy here, I'm gonna use the order token from Windermere, help allow him to shift up 3.
They're coming.
And then five, 1, 2, 3, 4. 50-50 shot for charging.
They...
What?
You can activate? They were activated.
Well, no.
Do you have a card? Okay.
Yeah.
Or tactics?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy,
Okay. She has
this is probably dumb. And I'm gonna play Assault Orders. When a friendly in you claims a zone, replace that zone's effect with one friendly combat unit performs a melee attack. If this targets Victorian Greyjoy's unit, it performs 1 charge action instead.
Okay. 50-50.
50-50. Come on, dice. Alright. Well. You will move forward.
Just 1 inch away.
5, 6, 7, 8, which is going to be 1 inch away. Make sure that it's 1 inch. Okay. And I believe a failed charge requires a panic.
Oh no.
Yep.
No, I think you're
No,
fine. You're
I'm fine. So 7, I believe, is his morale normally. Yep. Watch me fail and roll 3 again. And And I'm going to say the Greyjoys lose.
Well, that is game. That's 2 points.
Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, the Greyjoys lose to themselves. Okay. Okay, that's the game. Another victory for the Starks in the books. Greyjoys, I like what they're doing. I think they're hard to pilot. They have a lot going on, a lot of different things they can do. I think it's very much a finesse army, but they seem really cool. I like them. Obviously, I think they do still suffer from the new unit downfall, which is not enough units to play around with, and heroes and attachments and all that. For example, the Reapers. Yeah, the Reapers. I mean, they were stranded over there, but I'm not quite sure what the point of those dudes are. Or maybe that was just more Euron Greyjoy hurting them. I don't know. They didn't do anything. But despite losing, I think they're cool, and I'd like to see them in action more. I might play with them more. Haven't yet decided. Borrowed those from Cinto here and Angel. What were your thoughts?
I think they require like a decent amount of synergy. Is that the right word?
Yeah, it's
a lot of
synergy.
Card. Like you have to have the right cards and be in the right situations.
That's right.
It seems super hard to pilot. Not my kind of army, I don't think. I prefer more of a Bashy or Defendi. I don't want to have to outmaneuver you, have to outthink you. So, my play wise, I don't like the fact again that the Starks, like I feel like I have to play with the units I'm playing with, and I did miss a decent amount of triggers this time, I believe. But yeah, I mean it was good.
Yeah. One thing that we did after the fact notice, my unit wouldn't have actually died there because we were still using the old panic test rules.
Yes.
Where we were doing D3 plus 1 damage. Yes. It's now just D3.
Yeah, we read all the re-rolls for our armies, but we didn't actually reread the rule book.
Yeah,
so who knows how many rules we're
missing.
I didn't even think about it until when you were like,
I'm rolling 3 so much, and I'm consistently taking 4 wounds from around. I'm like, I wonder if they changed that.
Well, you said Will. Towards the end there, we thought Will had mentioned that they were changing it, and then at that point, I'm like, maybe there's a bunch of rules we're not doing.
Yeah. So please let us know in the comments what we are doing incorrectly. I think we are having a bit of a confusion on when do you do panic tests? Is it anytime you suffer, you take a hit that causes wounds, or is it only due to like an attack?
Legit melee attacks.
Yeah.
Because there was a few times where we would do melee attacks to each other, and then we had effects that would hit them back on both of us.
Yes.
And does that require a panic test? I don't know.
I'm thinking it doesn't.
I'm thinking it doesn't too.
But we just went with it and just kept it consistent. That way it's, I guess, fair or evens out. Maybe, in theory, maybe. I don't know.
Again, I didn't think about it until Will said that we're supposed to redo it. And I was like, oh yeah, maybe a bunch of rules are
different. So let us know if we are doing things old school or just doing them flat wrong.
Flat wrong from the beginning, yeah.
That's always a possibility. But yeah, I think it was a good game overall. And I mean, I like the list that you have of the Starks. I like those, but I do agree that I'm not sure if there's really very many other viable lists in Starks right now. I think you're kind of shoehorned now into certain units and some certain commanders to play an actual good competitive list. But it's still early in this new patch release, so could definitely be things out there yet that have not lists and synergies out there that we just haven't discovered yet. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Keep following us for more Game of Thrones. We'll check out you later. Bye.